Welcome back to the Own the Map challenge. Today we have some alfalfa that we're gonna turn into some alfalfa hay. Since the money's only at $28,000, we're gonna have to lease some equipment, a tedder, a rake, and probably a baler, and even a trailer. Let's get busy. And here's the first piece of equipment we're going to lease. It's $2,200. Hopefully that'll get us by financially. 25,000 left. We have everything prepared for the next harvest, so we're just kind of waiting and maybe make a little bit of extra cash off of this hay on our new alfalfa field. So that's the thought process. I'm also, just for full transparency, I'm trying out a controller instead of the steering wheel. I've just been not very satisfied with playing with the steering wheel lately, so we'll see how it goes. Controller seems to have a little bit more feel to it for moving the camera and everything. It'll just take me a while to get used to some of the buttons. Let's go ahead and head out this way, and we'll probably have a lot more of the menu open for a while to figure it all out. All right, we've gotten back to the field here, so we'll want to unfold this, and then I guess it's probably like that. Show lines. That'll do it. Okay, we're getting the hang of it. And then I believe this is everything's looking like it's in place. Get the tedding going here. Is it not a teddable crop? Oh my goodness. Thought you could do hay. It's just alfalfa. Okay. Alfalfa hay. There it is. I guess we're just making alfalfa. It looks like you can't make hay. I'm giving myself that money back. So that's, yeah, we're not playing that way. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see if we can row this up, since apparently we cannot head it to make hay. We're heading to the store to pick up the baler. That's the next step in this process. We'll have to get the John Deere and some type of trailer over here. I think we're gonna save a little bit potentially for our cattle, even though I have no idea how to turn it into hay. You'll save a little bit of the grass for them, and then we can feed them just grass, and we'll see how that does. Actually, we should check on them. They're fine. They're fine. Health is 100%. We did leave the semi over here. What a lazy man. I am very lazy. All right, balers. Actually, what do we have in this? Because we're probably going to finish it with this vehicle. It has 180 horsepower. Okay. So if we look at square balers here, all of them should be fine. No, they're not. Okay, so we will pick it up and bring it to the John Deere. We'll go with the cheapest one here. Yeah, K-brand will work for that. That's the big money item here though. $8,400 to lease that. So it leaves us with $15,000, and we still need to lease a trailer, even though buying one would make a lot more sense. But I just don't know if we can pull that financially. Can't swing it, I don't think. I imagine they're pretty close to being done here as well. Let's see when we get up here, a little bit left to do. But we can go ahead and swing to the side and just drop this off here. And I will have the white just kind of cruise back home. I want to get it home so I remember we have it, because I keep forgetting we have this extra tractor that we never sold. Yeah, not sure what we're going to do about alfalfa. We'll see how much money we make off of this cut, and then we might try to find some videos to see how to make the hay. I don't really want to do silage, but that might be the temptation here. All right, they're getting pretty close here. This field's way bigger than I remember it. So what I want to do next is look at trailers, and what do we have for square? I think this is what we got to go with. We're gonna lease this for today. And actually, that could be your job, driving that around. Let's go get it. That should conclude the leasing. We'll have to get the John Deere over to help load the bales, but other than that, ready to get this job finished and move on to harvest. Exciting times. We got the trailer picked up, heading back to the field, possibly to get the baling started. Otherwise, we're going to travel over to the house and get the John Deere so we can get everything over here that we're gonna need. This field next to us, if you get rid of these fences, that's a lot of grass you could cut. But we had to get the hidden field. I love it though, man. This is awesome. This map is amazing. And just pulling to the side for now. And yeah, this needs to come over too, now that I think about it. No, we don't want to do that. Actually, let's just fill it up. Get these herbicides out of the way. We'll get the fertilizer over. Let's look at that field, though. Don't remember its conditions. Oh, good. So we just need fertilizer. Awesome. And that should be plenty. We'll head that way now. This will be the last thing we do, but we're over here, so killing some time while they're doing the rowing. Might as well get it done, and I don't know what happened there. And pulling over now because we're going to swap out the tractor. We'll go ahead and get this returned, though. No reason to keep it. And return. Let's go get the baler. We should be able to use, we didn't use Courseplay. We used actually the in-game AI. So I think can't we do the same, or are we gonna have to do the baling here? Oh, I should have created a course. That was a rookie mistake. All right, well, we'll see. And we have a decent amount here, so let's make sure the bale size, if it can be adjusted here, is as big as it can go. 240 centimeters, all set. And no, unfortunately we can't. Okay, so I want, yeah, we're just gonna do it. All right, here we go. Not excited about maneuvering around with this tractor. As you can see, we're missing everything, but we'll have to do a second pass there. But here we go. And we can start getting bales out of the way and doing our thing there. Now, is there a way to sneak back? I wonder if we can, if there's water in the way. Because it would be a lot quicker to just do a straight shot. You know I'm gonna try. Let's go to the top of our field, not ruin any of our corn. And we'll see about this. Because it feels like an adventure just to get to the road on this setup. All right, let's try not to damage too many crops. That was good there. And let's make this small. Okay, that's a barrier. That is a full-on barrier, about right here. Oh, look, there's a little opening. Can we sneak by? Okay, now this is gonna definitely take longer this way. But we're stubborn. We're gonna find out how stubborn we are. There's the opening. That's all we needed. It's just a little opening. And there's water back here. Look at that. All right. Okay, we should be clear for a while now. Let's get that big map back up. Yeah, I think this will do it until we get to the field. Yeah, this feels way faster. We can find the opening here, which looks like is right there, but not so much. All right, see our tractor. There we go. We made it. We have made it. All right, we're here for the rescue job. Make sure these are out of your way. Making good time. Looks like they are. Yeah, we'll have to check though, because it looks like they finished that first headland good and they're starting that second one. That was a little bit of a gamble we took. Let's get the white closer out here. All right, they've got the white closer, so we'll be able to start stacking these up. And depending on how many we get, it's gonna make my decision on what we do with them, because just getting cash kind of sounds awesome. So it occurred to me that I believe this is ours now, even though I can't open it. Like, don't we own this property? Huh. Let's look at the map here. Oh, you don't. I might have to just do one of these things and hide that eventually. Yeah, we'll see. We might be changing. Actually, I probably will try to make a change. I don't know if it'll save. I'm gonna modify the map. I wonder if that's been updated. But the whole plan was to stay here because I kind of want to turn this into the farmyard after this harvest, because you know we're expanding. Driving off with all of our bales, this is our second load here. I'm tempted to just keep this trailer leased for a couple months until we sell these, but that's all the way till January, so we might need them for the cattle. We're gonna keep them on hand completely because we would lose about $17,000 right now if we did sell them all, and to be honest, there's no reason. It won't make us enough money to buy another field, so there's absolutely no reason to spend money if we don't need to buy an implement or a piece of equipment or anything. So gonna go to the stockpile, Keep it on hold until the price is right. And finally, back to the sprayer. Heading to the field. We thought we were going to get this over there way earlier. We're making it. We're making our progress here. Let's put our four-ways on for these fine gentlemen behind us. Might as well just let them pass. It's going to be a problem when we get to our turn, though. So let's weave a little bit and cut over here. Look at that. Cruise control. Didn't have to touch the brakes or let go of the pedal. Just maneuvered it ourselves. You know, this sitting out here by itself with all the grass gone is pretty insane. This thing is huge, so it tells you how big this field actually is. It just feels tiny on the map. But I'm pretty sure this is bigger than most fields we've had in this game are all time. And, you know, crazy stuff. And it looks like the course is all enabled. We'll see if this works. I don't remember being over here with this. Maybe we did. Short-term memory, apparently. It's been a while. Take a little more than a week off the way recording worked on this series for me. Plenty of fertilizer in here. We'll get this done, and then we're probably just going to get straight to harvesting. You can see us here heading home. Long day's worth of work here. Ending the summer. We don't have anything else to do, and I don't know if we're going to cut the alfalfa again. I don't feel like it's worth that much money, so we'll see what I feel or how I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We are going to have them stay around here for now with the sprayer, since it'll be used in multiple places, not just home, as we're going to transition to our farmyard here eventually, but everything else that I need with this tractor is at the house, so we're going to keep on cruising and make it, I think it's October. Pretty drive here. We got corn on each side. Driving up to the house. I think it looks so much better without the fences. It looks like it is time to make some more money, or at least get closer to making more money. Let's get the harvester. Let's see if we have enough cash to repair this thing. I don't think we're going to, and I think we need to back in. I mean, we bought it brand new. We put 4 hours on it already. You can see the maintenance levels. Yeah, I didn't remember. I thought we pulled this back there already once. Is that close enough? Did I do this? So maybe let go of that, and we'll do one of these. This thing here needs to move just a little bit. We're gonna put it like right there. That's fine. We're not parking anything in there. Okay. And again, that was because they didn't have one in game at all. Oh yeah, cheap repair. We'll take that. Absolutely worth doing. Okay, let's get busy. We've got some corn in the big field and corn in the smaller field, or not the skinny field. And a header in the way. Let's try not to damage that too much. Okay, we got a little messed up there. There we go to get started. We're gonna do a single headland on this. I think that'll be okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna reconfigure that to 2. Yeah, I think that'll be more wise. But away we go. You can see we do have the cruise control set at 8, because that is how I like to harvest, basically at 9 miles an hour. And hopefully this makes up for the rough year we had last time around, and we can get a few more fields going. I'm not really thrilled about doing the alfalfa multiple times a year. It kind of messes with the flow of this series, so we might do something else with that field. I don't know yet. Time to just focus on getting the harvest done. I might have been looking at the fuel gauge when I thought we should repair this stuff. I'm gonna have to look back at the footage and see how bad the maintenance bar was looking. We're 90% full. I feel like we're getting around this more than we did last time, which is a little concerning, but I don't remember if we had this harvester last time we did corn here. So maybe this is a good thing. 22,000, yeah, this is huge. That's actually not a bad spot to be stopping at when this fills up here. Yeah, not bad at all. I'm going to give us a little bit of room to unload, because it is somewhat awkward. Let's get the auger wagon. There is something to be said about reconfiguring this area to be able to drive around a little bit better. I mean, otherwise, like, we're gonna damage a little bit of crops here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go around. I might get rid of those trees. Just make it a little more user-friendly here. I mean, could just use your brain and go this way too, right? But this how skinny it is here. You can see we did drive around here once already. We just gotta widen this, I think. We gotta widen it. We'll lose a little bit of yield. It just doesn't make sense to have them that close unless we just combine these into one field, which isn't a terrible idea either. And loop around there. Get caught on the harvester. And we'll have to back it on in. Easy does it. Gonna be a grind. All worth it though. It's gonna be a ton of money. I think here on October 1st, we're gonna focus on our corn harvest, and then we'll get to our soybean harvest on October 2nd. We do have that extra field. Let's double check. Yeah, the whole map's ready to harvest except for 2 fields. So yeah, our new number 14 and 6, those 2 will get done as well. And then we'll have the 3 soybean fields to do. And I might plant corn in here next time. That'd be something to get some good feedback on, what to do with the alfalfa. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can turn it into silage, and that would probably be the best bet. I mean, we do have all of those hay bales. I don't think we can wrap those, so that's the thing. Maybe you can't do silage and it's just hay. Alfalfa silage might not be a thing. I know it was in the Frankenmuth map when it had it in FS22. I don't know about this map and the way they've implemented alfalfa though. And back to the harvest. Not even a headland done, and it filled up this big old tank. So I think that's pretty promising. We look in here already. It doesn't show. It doesn't show, but it does show our hay. About $77,000 worth of hay. Not life-changing. Not series-changing. Just a little bit of cash at this point. We need big dollars. So this will get filled up, and then we'll drop it off at the semi. I'm trying to keep the semi on the road, on the pavement, so that we don't have that slow issue. But we'll start getting some of the corn dried, and I'm kind of just debating as we're doing this, is it time to start doubling up on equipment so we can do this a little more efficiently? I am going to hand this over to a worker. I think we're going to do a normal worker here and see how that works for us. And I'll just run cart and semi. I think that'll work. Having a little time with auto drive on this map, and honestly, I gotta get this recording done. And we're gonna do a live stream at some point where we do a full-on auto drive setup on here. So I don't want that. I want to go into this mode, and we are still on one headland. It did not apply, so we'll do this, and we will say do not work the headlands. And hopefully it just will start where we are. It didn't switch. That's how I used to do a lot of harvests. Let's get away from the harvester. Man, that's loud. But I do think I'm gonna slow them down at this point a little bit. I was losing my patience. It's such a big harvest. That's why I'm thinking about duplicating the equipment, because I'm losing my patience on how long it's taking to do things, where if we could double it, it would feel better. Yeah, everything's gonna need to be doubled eventually. All right, let's hop in here, at least doubled, and get these opened up, and that should allow us to empty into it. Perfect. And we have crop destruction on. They're gonna turn around and be full. We're not gonna get there in time. Let's try to give them a little relief. Give them a little relief here, and then we can empty as they turn around. Like so. Yeah, that thing was about to overflow. Hopefully, I can't remember. I always say this. I can't remember if they'll stop and just completely unload. They do. Good. This will get us in a good cadence now. Yeah, it's actually doing pretty good unloading them here. Capacity, pretty good on this auger wagon. Pretty good capacity. It's gonna work out good. So we're gonna get up another 30,000 liters in here and head over, drop it off at the semi. And I think we're gonna be close to having this thing completely full already. So I will stay busy for sure. Doesn't seem like it'll be a full load yet. This thing has good capacity. I forgot. It was like 80,000. Don't mind doing the back and forth driving, and then we'll go up to the top of the field and kind of wait for them to turn around. Yeah, so many decisions. What to do next? Expand, buy more equipment. Been kind of keeping an eye on the used market here. Kind of want that mod I had in FS22 that increased the amount of things in the used market. Let's get ourselves refreshed with the cost here. I think we went with this one. So these have the numbers? Yeah, so we'd want to go like number 2. So we might, depending on how money comes in, we might be able to get another harvester and header and some more land. We got to keep expanding. Otherwise, this series is just going to take, all year. But it's fun. Pretty challenging. See if I have the patience to pull it off. All right, another 20,000 liters. So it seems there and back is 20,000 liters. Not bad. All right, this should be enough to get the semi completely full. We'll head over there and do that, and then we'll start getting some corn dried. Some great progress, and, we'll have to figure out how we're going to turn around because we wanted to stay on the road. Ha! We got this. Okay, so this is not going to completely empty. Oh, is that front one not even full yet? Oh, maybe we aren't ready. Okay, now that's full. Is this going to do it? No. Oh, it did. Okay, just barely. All right, let's go ahead and head on in. These can get covered up now. Yeah, I think we need a little more power here. So we have $10,000 right now, and why? Why do we have $10,000? I don't remember buying anything. I guess we skipped through a bunch of time. Okay, but we might need to buy propane. I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough to get through this year. So that'll be the first concern that we have. But let's go ahead and get this back activated while this is emptying. And activate 3,000 liters. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. Not sure how much we had or used to have, but we can already start seeing money coming in, or potential money coming in. I mean, this is only gonna turn into about $240,000 worth of potential profit. I guess that's good. All right, it'll be interesting to see how full the harvester is when we get back. It'll be cake when we do this field right here. On our way back, they are saying they're 80% full, so the timing's not bad. And staying on the road didn't really help. We're gonna pull into the field so we can unload quicker. Now, the fact that regular guided steering just stays there with the crops being able to be destroyed, that's a problem. Hopefully that is an addition that they make to the steering assist soon. No reason for them to not just back out and give us room like Courseplay does. Just noticing we do have some rain in the forecast, and that's coming tonight, so see if we can get all the corn done today. Now it's down to 9,000. These workers are ripping us off. I need to look at the finances. I'm confused. Property maintenance. Yeah, that makes sense. And then, okay, yeah. Yeah, we might need to do a contract just to get by. Don't want to go negative between now and selling the dried corn. Oh boy. Oh, we went all corn. I'm so silly. We went all corn. You guys are probably like, what is wrong with him? All right, we're gonna focus on, I think we will go back to these fields next and get as far as we can. Oh man, okay, good. We went all corn, I forgot. Ah, Chris, it was a financial decision, which is gonna pay off because only 7,000 liters, so that's already $21,000. So we're looking pretty good, guys. Expansion incoming. Like if we can swing getting one of the huge fields soon, and then get a real harvest done in that, whew. The money's gonna start flying in. That means we're gonna have all of our money in January and know what we're doing. We don't have to wait till July or June for the soybeans. Did this just turn into the maize challenge all over again? I didn't mean for it to. We'll be doing soybeans, we'll mix it up. Maybe. Oh, how are the cattle doing? 14,000 still. Puberty's super close. All right. So production is only 80%. I don't really know what that means. We can put straw in there. Maybe the production would get up to 100%, but what are they producing? Nothing. They're beef cattle. They're just trying to get fat and happy. Kind of thinking they can finish this harvest now without us unloading them, so we'll let them go ahead and cruise around. You can see they just have the extra areas that we can't just do straight ups and downs on. So they'll figure it out, but we'll see how they progress. This isn't gonna quite fill up the trailer yet here, but we're close to our second 80,000, which is, about $250,000 each time we fill this up. Kind of nice to look at it that way. It did fill it up. All right, let's head on in. And depositing some more corn. Let's take a look at this propane. It's down to 2,200. It hasn't gone through much. Okay, do we need to buy some propane now before we run out of cash? I think the answer is yes. And I don't want to overdo it. So we'll just get a little bit. Do like 3,000. Yeah, we can't even do that much. Okay. So the worker stopped. This is gonna stop. What are we gonna do? What the heck are we gonna do here? I think what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna sell this $32,000. Okay. So that should be fine. And then we can get our worker back to work. And yeah, we'll leave it at the amount of propane that we have so far. Because it might be enough. I don't know. But we'll have to take... I don't think that's going to be enough. All right, we have cash right now. Let's top it up a little bit. Let's get about 6,000 more. We overspent. All right. I hope that's going to be enough. And that is deposited. So now we should be sitting, let's see, 11,000, 23%. Hopefully that'll get us by. Let's get back. Keep on continuing with this amazing harvest. Pretty good result from this field. Just that little triangle to do, and then we're going to get straight to work on the field behind us. Kind of worried about timing. We might need more equipment. I do want this to be completely empty when they start that, though. Actually, I think what we'll do is I will take over now, finish this little triangle, and then hand it over to a worker on the new field. That's the plan. Okay. And we will turn the headlands on and have them work the headlands. This one, does that make it better? That's not good. Yeah, I kind of like this better. Okay. Have a way. Have a way. English is amazing. Cruising through this harvest. Doing it all by myself. I decided to take over driving the harvester. And we're going to let that sit there. And we're just going to get back to work. Just kind of worried about this storm and if we're going to actually be able to get all this done in time before November, which I think would be okay. I think the crops won't wither until December, so either way we should have plenty of time to get these harvests out of the way and finished. That is full. Nice. We're going to finish this harvest though, because we can, and get started on the other fields before we take the grain in, the corn in to the dryer. At this point, I think we're gonna shut the recording off and just kind of focus on the rest of these fields, and we'll probably turn it back on when we get to the one we haven't harvested yet. Yep, that's my plan. We are making pretty good progress here. We got all of our original fields harvested. We're emptying out the harvester right now. You can see, obviously you can see that. We do have a dilemma. I've already added a little bit more propane. As you see, our money's a little bit lower. We do not have enough to get through. But I did find something that we don't need. Right here. This old planter, we don't need it. So that'll give us a little bit more cash, but what I want to do is I want to get this other field completely harvested and do a calculation so that we don't overspend on propane since our money is very limited right now. So we're going to go ahead and do the long drive over to our new cornfield, get that all prepared and get that harvest started, as that will be our last harvest of this season on the new field. Exciting. We're going to go ahead and hand that over to a worker though, because we've got a lot more that we got to take care of than this. We got to get the auger wagon over here. We've got to get the semi over here. And we got to figure out exactly how much propane we're going to need. So 18,000 liters in here. I can't remember what we have in the semi right now. Either way, I think we are going to dump it into the dryer so that we have a fresh start on the new field. And I'm hoping we're able to pull this off before they need us. We'll see. Oh yeah, we have plenty of capacity right now, so okay, not too bad. Not the biggest field here, but I'm going through and making sure they can get by. I had to remove a few trees because they were running into them. But I think we're good now. Might be a little bit right here that I'm trying to see if we're gonna run into. I mean, I'm cruising with this. Oh, nice, got by there. They're about to fill up though. I think we're good. Hope they get all the way to the end. Okay. Yeah, this field's not huge. It's not going to be a dramatic change to our income, but it's a step in the right direction. See if we can sneak up over here. There we go. Nice. Pretty good yield. What are we sitting at here? 87%. Okay. Now, is this going to need lime? It does not. Okay, I think we already knew that. That is good. I'm targeting 10 next. This is what I want, but we might end up having to go with like 11 and 12. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Another 48,000 liters to drop off here while we wait for the other harvest to get finished. And just a little bit in the back. So yeah, looking in here, we're already at 731,000. We have 88,000 left to burn through, plus what we're putting in still. I don't think we'll quite get to that 1.5 million, but it'll be close. Yeah, I don't think we'll get that far, unfortunately. And the harvest is all complete. We're just emptying it out right now, and then we'll go see our grand total for the new field. I think it's going to be less than 80,000, so it's less than a $250,000 field for us. And just to kind of remember, it did cost us 380, so it's not even paying for itself in a single year. It will over time. It's completely fine. Just kind of collecting some data and seeing how we feel about things. Man, they unload slow, these John Deeres. We got to remember to save money for a pressure washer, unless we have one already. I don't think we do. All right, cruising up here. And it doesn't really matter where we put this. I think we're going to have a little bit in either one. So we'll see what our total is here in a minute. 74,000, not too shabby. Once this unloads, we will take a look at what is left to dry, and we'll have to get some propane for that. So we have basically 187,000 times 50. We're gonna need 9,300 liters of propane. So let's subtract what we have already. So we need about 6,000 more. 6,400 to be exact. So we will get about $7,000 or 7,000 liters worth if we can afford it and put it in here so we can make this all dried corn. Okay. Try not to waste money here. About right there. All right, so we have $5,000 left. Not too bad, but that'll keep the production running until we're out of corn. We'll have to remember to save a little bit of cash for this next time around. Probably about 100,000 we'll want to save just to be safe. All right, that's shut off. And this is just, you can see it pumping through. After sleeping through the night, you can see we did perfect here. And we do know that our number is going to be around 1.3 million. Not quite there to that 1.5 million field. So we have some decisions to make. Let's get to where we can sell it. Let's see where we're at. Now I'm remembering we never saw it get to 2,992. So the second this thing starts to get close to dropping, we're going to go sell. But it's still going up at this point. Yeah, still climbing. Maybe it will climb all the way. I'll be thankful if it does. We're at 84 right now, trying to get to 92. Another hour ticks over, 86. It's still climbing. This is awesome. I'm gonna start driving there now. Still climbing. I think it's starting to stabilize though. So yes, okay, let's slow down time. All right, ton of trips. I don't remember how many, but it's a lot. First load here, and then we'll jump to the end because this is gonna be a lot of back and forth, but we'll see how much each truckload gives us. We're not gonna be able to get one number, but we should be able to get a fourth of it right here. 600,000 per, okay. 60,000, not 600,000. 600,000 would be amazing. So 240 is what we'll get per trip. Confirmed. I'll see you in a little bit. We are here picking up the last load. You can see we're sitting at 1.2 million. I think there's just a little bit that's going to go in this back one. Yeah, 1,600. Let's go see what the magic number is going to be for the decisions we have to make. We always knew it was going to be around 1.3. We just didn't know exactly what the number was going to be because of the price difference compared to what total or time-saving stock check is telling us. But this right here will put us over that $1.3 million mark. That one's done. Just got to get the back now. Wow, a little bit more than I thought. There we go. Last little bit. We're going to end today sitting at $1.33 million. Let me know what you think we should spend the money on. It might just happen. I'm SoxWay Up. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you on the next episode.